How did a harmless prank end up with you in handcuffs? I was bored one afternoon and decided to mess with my older brother. Nolan's always pranking me, so I figured it was time for payback. He has this weird obsession with his car, like genuinely concerning levels of obsession. He washes it 3 times a week. He names the soap brands he uses. He talks to it in the driveway. So I thought, what if I covered the entire thing in sticky notes? Just harmless. Colorful chaos. I called my friend Darcy, and she was immediately in. We went to Target and bought 12 packs of bright pink sticky notes. The cashier looked at us like we were planning something illegal. We were, kind of. We waited until Nolan left for work, then got to business. It took us an hour to cover every inch of that car. The windows, the mirrors, the door handles, the tires. Even the exhaust pipe got a sticky note. By the time we finished, it looked like a giant pink post-it had mated with a sedan. We took pictures, posted them online, and went inside feeling like absolute geniuses. People were commenting immediately. This is art. Your brother's gonna lose his mind. Yeah, they were right about that part. Nolan came home early. I heard his car pull into the driveway, and then I heard the scream. Not a yell, a full body, soul-leaving scream like he just witnessed a murder. I looked out the window, and this man was standing in front of his car with his hands on his head like he'd been drafted into a war. Darcy whispered. Should we go outside? I said, absolutely not. But then he started banging on the front door. I opened it, and he was red, like tomato red, like his blood pressure just filed a restraining order. He goes, you damaged the paint. I blinked. Nolan, they're sticky notes. They could scratch the clear coat, sir. It's a 2015 Honda Civic, not the Batmobile. He pulled out his phone and called the cops. I laughed. He didn't. 10 minutes later, 2 patrol cars pulled up for sticky notes. The officer got out, looked at the car, looked at us, and said, so what's the issue here? Nolan goes, they vandalized my property and refused to remove it. I said, we literally just removed them. There was a trash bag full of sticky notes sitting right there on the driveway. The officer looked confused. Nolan kept talking. They disrespected my vehicle. Officer, this is harassment, Darcy whispered. Is he serious right now? The cop sighed, walked over to the car, peeled off one remaining sticky note, and said, sir, this is paper. Nolan goes, exactly. Foreign material on my paint. The officer stared at him for a long time. Then he looked at me and Darcy and said, you two need to come with me. Wait, what? Next thing I know, I'm sitting on the curb in handcuffs. Darcy's next to me, also cuffed, looking like she's about to cry. I'm looking at Nolan like, you're really doing this? And this man is smiling.